It advertises itself as a place where sea meets sky and earth embraces ether. A serene $1,250 a night spa on Long Island's East End known as Shishuggiban House. A place reportedly frequented by celebrities like Gwyneth Paltrow, Kate Hudson, and Katie Couric. 33-year-old Sabina Rosas checked in last weekend with 56-year-old Tom Gannon, just another age-gapped couple of extraordinary means on a Hamptons getaway. But early Monday morning, Gannon is seen leaving spa grounds by Uber and by himself. Hours later, Sabina would be found dead. Sabina had come to America alone at the age of 17 as Sabina Karamdel of Tajikistan before settling in Queens, New York and pursuing an arts degree, where she met her mentor, Professor Liz Phillips.
She was beautiful, talented. She really lit up a classroom like nobody else.
Her multimedia art career took her all over the world, and Gannon, who had met her 2 years ago, was the man who financed a large part of it. As his Uber approaches his cabin in Pennsylvania, 4.5 hours and 220 miles away, Hamptons police receive a call from Shishuggiban House that a housekeeper has discovered Rosas' body in a guest room, lifeless and, quote, a victim of violence.
The East End, as we call it, is just where everyone goes.
Ruth Bashinsky is senior New York correspondent for London's Daily Mail.
All the celebrities, all the A-listers go there. Everyone looks at what you're wearing, what you're drinking, what you're driving. It's just a beautiful area.
On Tuesday morning, Ruth calls an Uber to take her to Shishuggiban House to cover this rare Hamptons homicide. As luck would have it, her driver, Ozan Mashulu, has just been there.
When we got in the car, I just started chatting away. And then he mentioned to me that, he happened to have picked up a man on Monday morning around 8 o'clock. And I said, wow, that's very strange, because the woman that I'm actually reporting on was found dead in her room, hours later. My gut instinct was like, this is just too strange. What would a man be walking out of a spa at 8 in the morning asking for a lift?
On a hunch, Ruth asks a colleague for any information about the suspect in Sabina's murder.
Our photographer, he got a suspect's name with the name Tom.
And she asks Ozan the name of his early morning passenger on Monday.
I said, did you happen to get his name? So he was checking on his cell phone and he goes, his name is Tom.
And that's when Ruth's Uber U-turns from covering the story to becoming a part of it.
So I basically called the Suffolk County Police Department. I was calling as like a journalist, but also as a citizen. I spoke to a detective. So Ozan took my lead and he went to the Southampton Police Department. They filed something later that day. Ozan was essentially the getaway car. He didn't even know it.
The information proves vital. Ozan's passenger is verified as the same Tom Gannon Suffolk County Police are looking for, a man they describe as, quote, in a domestic relationship with Sabina, despite the fact that both are married to different people.
He was supporting Sabina for, I believe, the 2 years they were together. He was really helping support her artistic endeavors.
But by the time Pennsylvania state troopers arrived at Gannon's cabin, it would be too late for questions. Gannon was found dead late Tuesday night with a single gunshot wound to the head. The Wayne County coroner says he confessed to committing the homicide immediately prior to taking his own life. The questions remain. What happened inside that room at the spa? Why did Thomas Gannon kill Sabina Rosas? Ruth says she immediately thought of Sabina's family in Central Asia and Berlin.
My heart goes out to them. It's so, I'm a mother, and a sister and a friend, and Sabina sounded like she was such, a wonderful daughter and sister. They would have wanted justice for their daughter, and they didn't get that.
And has no regrets about being a player in the story.
Ozan, he told me in his country of Turkey, he was former journalist, or he just knew, I was going on my instincts, but he was really an active participant. I mean, we really did this together.